going on, Jerome's, and some news that was sort of expected, but still is disappointing nonetheless. Vikings rookie first-round quarterback JJ McCarthy will miss the entire 2024 season after getting a full meniscus repair this morning. Tom Pelissero, NFL Network, go. Vikings rookie quarterback JJ McCarthy will miss the entire 2024 season. I just said that. After having his torn meniscus repaired today by Dr. Chris Larson at Twin Cities Orthopedics, sources tell me, and Rap Sheet. It would have been funny if they would have outsourced this to like Alina or Mayo, but disappointing end to year one, but repair gives McCarthy the best chance at a long career. And yeah, obviously a frustrating situation, but there are some positives to take out of this. And JJ McCarthy certainly has that fight and chip on his shoulder. Like, he will come back stronger than ever, and we'll see him in 2025. And Kevin O'Connell, you can tell that Kevin O'Connell over his last two pressers has just been really. He got hurt by this one because JJ's his guy, and even though the grand scheme of things was likely to have him sit behind Darnold this year, Darnold playing damn good, and then JJ takes over next year, but it's a setback. It's not a finality. It's just a small setback. Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell announces that JJ McCarthy underwent successful surgery this morning that required a full repair, and he will miss the entire 2024 season. So. Earlier today, we talked about the various types of meniscus tears. Some guys can get a trim if it's a small fraying or small tear, but if it's a longer tear on there or more complicated, then it's a full-on repair with sutures and whatnot, and that is the longer recovery time. So just sort of is what it is in this spot. And the Star Tribune had a piece where it talked about the various types of repairs and the pros and cons of each one. This is from a orthopedic doctor, Dr. Faber. The trimming type of scenario, which can be better for getting someone back quicker, but it can also set you up for problems in the future because you're missing some of that cushion, and that can cause some wear and tearing of the cartilage. Or if it's a repair, which McCarthy got, it's a little bit of a longer recovery process and longer return to get back in the sport, but it can have some pretty major upside in the long term as far as protecting the knee and giving him a nice healthy knee for the long run. And that's what's important with McCarthy, is that long run. And the whole thing about it is that the timeline for coming back from a full repair is about 5 to 6 months. So hopefully he won't be missing any of the off-season workouts or the OTAs or mandatory minicamp, which obviously will be very important for his development next season, especially if he is going to take over as starter for the Vikings. And O'Connell, pumping up his guy. Quote, this guy, JJ McCarthy, is so motivated and so dialed in. As excited as it was to draft him, he's confirmed everything that I hope to see. Our fan base and everyone should be excited about the fact that we've got our young franchise quarterback in the building. So, yeah, O'Connell didn't mince words. He is the future of the franchise, and he looks so damn good. Right? He looks so damn good in that preseason game against the Raiders, also in spurts at training camp as well. But it is Sam Darnold's show, and we're going to rally around Sam Darnold, and we're going to play good football. And Darnold was the plan all along. The national media people find it shocking. It's like, well, Darnold is now your starter. He was always going to be the starter, right? But it does remove the specter of potentially being replaced by JJ throughout the season, which actually mentally could help Sam Darnold knowing that it's his job. But we'll see. But there are some positives in this negative. Number one, McCarthy's age, being 21 is a lot different than being 36, 37. So he's gonna heal faster, as well as more complete than if he was older. Also, the full repair versus the trim, long term is really good, because the trim, like the doctor said, you're literally removing cartilage. So overall, that could cause problems down the line, even in the span of McCarthy's playing career. And this full repair, rest, rehab, get 100%, and then you're good to go. Also, JJ is a competitive dude, and now he can completely focus on getting back for the 2025 offseason and season versus 2024, because what could happen. So say McCarthy was able to get a trim, and then all of a sudden he's back, week 5, week 6, and say Darnold isn't doing so well, the team is a little bit struggling, and McCarthy, he wants to help his team, he's a competitive dude, and maybe he rushes back, and maybe the team in a bit of a panic, they rush him back as well. I'm not saying that they would. It seems a little bit out of character, but it's something that definitely could have complicated and compromised him long term. So again, I'm glad that is very cut and dry. 2024. Gone with the wind. 2025, that's the focus. Plus, yeah, he does have that right mindset. Amor fati. And yes, he's going to attack this thing with a plum, as well as it's going to be a great comeback, man. It's going to be a great comeback. Like, he definitely has the right mindset to just attack this thing and get after it. So, like we said, like it absolutely sucks, but in the grand scheme of things, was he going to play and start this year? Not ideally. Yeah, hopefully Darnold looks good, and this does give him opportunity. Like, he'll still be in the building, he'll still be rehabbing, he'll still be in those meetings, still learning the playbook, still bugging Kevin O'Connell and Josh McCown every single 2 seconds. So he's going to be in that mix there. So he's definitely still going to be getting education and still being able to grow and show for 2025. So heal up 9 and just get after things, and we love you, buddy. Get it, man. Your thoughts are thoughts. JJ McCarthy out for the season after getting a full meniscus repair on a successful surgery this morning. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section. You guys know what to do. Skull production value.